Hey y'all, it's Taryn. It is Sunday, September 30th. Welcome. I hope y'all have had a good 2 weeks, as it were. It's been alright here. Mostly work. That's our life. I want to say these days. It just seems like it's always our life. There's always so much to be done. So, anyway, you do what you do, right? My coffee mug today was designed by Kirsten. Her daughter, she did this for Dax. He graduated from U of M. They're for sale if you want one. Let me know. Always got to pimp out your kids' stuff, right? Let's see. The world of verleye. Got the air conditioner fixed. It broke on a Thursday, and it took them until Tuesday to find somebody to get out here. And it didn't take you much time at all. The capacitor had shorted out. He said that a mouse ran across it and shorted it out. I'm guessing he knows that because the mouse was still there. I don't know. But even I can change one of those. It's 3 little plugs on the top. But that's why we have a home warranty. I wish I could remember the name of the home warranty company. If anybody's interested and is thinking about getting one, they were wonderful. Hit me up. I'll look it up and get back to you. It was through no fault of theirs that it took that long to find someone. It just took that long to find someone. So that's all good. Thank you everyone that sent kind thoughts, healing thoughts, well wishes for Dax. His hand looks so much better. It is by no means healed, but he has finished the antibiotics and it looks like all the infection is gone. It's still really red and ugly looking, but all the skin on top died, so it's all, you know, new skin, and you know how that goes. We're hoping it's not going to just leave a big gnarly scar on the top of his hand, but if it does, it's better than the big infection traveling everywhere, so you just do what you got to do. Let's see, what else? Oh, we have a refrigerator in our garage that we only use for overflow stuff. We use it mostly to have room for food when everybody is at our house for Thanksgiving, Christmas, and stuff like that. I use the freezer of it mostly to put meat in. Well, one day last week, I came out to get some chicken to put in the crock pot for chicken tacos, and I opened the freezer and it was warm. I have no idea how many days. When I say I hardly ever open it, I might come get something out of it once every couple of weeks. So I have no idea how long it had been dead, but everything in the freezer was warm all the way down to the middle. I mean, there was not a little bit of cold anywhere. So it was also rotten and disgusting. I cleaned it out and put the stuff in the trash can. We were going to open the packages, take it out to the pasture, open the packages of meat, and dump them so that the buzzards and stuff could eat it. It was too rank. I was like, I am not opening a package of anything. And I didn't want to put it out in the packages because I didn't want them eating the plastic wrap and dying. But, so I dumped it all in the trash can and drug it down to the gate, far away from the house. And there have been buzzards at least 3 or 4 mornings. There were buzzards sitting on top of the trash can and on the gate, and hanging out at our house. If I wasn't worried about them eating the plastic, I would have just dumped it over and let them have at it. It still stinks to high heaven. It was just awful. I can't complain. We got the refrigerator free before we got married. Today is our 23rd wedding anniversary. So it's older than that. And we got it from somebody who was remodeling their kitchen and bought a new one. So it was used before that even. So it has more than served its purpose. It has had a good run. I can't complain about that at all. But I don't want a nice one to replace it. It sits in the garage. So anyway, I got to clean enough room out of the garage now to get it out. And then I got to figure out how we're supposed to dispose of it. So, anyway, when I told Dax that it had broken, he was like, he said, because I come out here just about every morning and walk right past it. He said, I can't believe you didn't notice it wasn't running. I was like, hello, have you met me? You can't believe that I didn't notice that. Seriously. Yeah, not the kind of thing I would notice ever. So, anyway, that was the fun and excitement of this week. But, oh well, it is what it is. Like I said, it had a good run. It really did. But, as usual, not a lot of cross-stitching got done this week. But well, this 2 weeks, I guess it's been, right? I did do some. I worked on the witch out of this Celebrations to Cross Stitch and Craft August 1992 issue. Not doing her on a sweater, just a piece of Aida that I had hanging around. The last time I was filling in here on her dress, and as you can see, obviously I got that done. Got part of the stripes on her socks. White goes in here, so even when I do it, you won't be able to tell. And I'm working on the ghost. He's a little bit hard to see. Let's see, does that help? He's pretty big. He comes here, and this is part of the shading for him. He's going to come around here. And then there's the pumpkins on each side. I had really hoped that I could get this finished this month because I'm going to be in the red on my stitch from Stash, and I really could have used the value of this, but if I can behave next month, maybe I won't end that way. I know, famous last words, right? If. That's a big if. And I did get in my time on these two. My 2 hours on this one. Cottage Quilts by the Creative Circle. I'm sorry, I can't read backwards. And once again, you really can't tell. It is wonderful to be putting in time on something when you really can't tell. So I worked on the geese. I don't even know if I can get them where you can actually see it very well. This goose comes here and his head's down here. This orange is his feet. And then I started this one. Can you see it? There we go. That may be a little better. He's facing the opposite direction, so that's what I worked on it. That's what I managed to accomplish. Not a lot, but progress nonetheless. That's really what it's about, right? I worked for about a half a minute on my Sheep Virtue. Seriously, if I would just sit down and concentrate on this, I could get it finished, but I really wanted to get that witch finished. So, and I've watched videos and read stuff about how you're supposed to take stuff out of your hoop every time, and I watched Flannel Jammy Farms. She did one on ironing, which is probably, most likely, absolutely the right thing to do. Just being honest here, never going to happen. I don't even iron my clothes that much. That carefully, I'm a rebel. But if you have that kind of discipline, that is wonderful. I mean, or dedication even. If I tried to convince myself that I had to do that, I'd quit stitching because I'd be like, no, no. And it's not like it's difficult. My ironing board's sitting right there, but I wouldn't do it, not so much because of the ironing. It would be because of the getting set up every time. I want to just pick it up and be able to go, not put it back in a hoop and all of that. I feel like I'm doing really good to take it out of the hoops, the things that I do, to show in my videos. But anyway, I think last time I just had the green in the tree, so I think I filled in the little, I don't know, are those supposed to be snowflakes? And then the trunk and branches. And I've done this, I know that. And maybe some down here. So anyway, a little bit of progress on that. And then the only other thing I worked on was my linen and threads piece. I won't make it be upside down. So there's the overall. I did make it across. This one that's not done is October. And then this that I made it all the way across is the one band of November. This is the other band. So I did at least reach the other side of something in September. I really didn't want to be working on these during their months. Like I wanted to at least be ahead a little bit, but now I'm going to be working on October and October. So that kind of sucks a little bit, but I am over halfway. This right here in the middle is the halfway mark. These little guys right here, that's a lot of stitching. It's a lot. But at least it's progress. I'm still hoping for before the end of the year finish. Hoping. That was all the stitching I did. I know that's not a lot for 2 weeks, but my focus really had been on that witch and getting that black dress filled in. So that makes me happy. I worked on my diamond painting. There it is. I stuck the top down because the plastic was sliding everywhere. Here's what it looks like. It's kind of like confetti heavy cross stitch. Up close it's hideous. But if you look at it from a distance, like you're going to be looking at it on the wall or sitting in a display or whatever, it's not bad. I'll put it out 4th of July. It won't matter to me. I have a little bit of black right in here and then just a little bit of this color. I'm probably about halfway through with this down here at the bottom. So I really don't have much left to go. So that makes me happy because I have another one. I have it under stuff to flatten it out that I am dying to get done. Look at this. How freaking cute is this? Oh my God. And you know how when you're watching YouTube, you click on one that comes up, a video, and you find yourself, I guess as Terry says, down a rabbit hole with no idea how you got there. Well, I found myself down one of those rabbit holes last night with fall decorations. The one I was watching is actually from last year in the fall. A lady was at her cousin's, showing her cousin's house. They were doing a tour through her cousin's decorating. And everything's absolutely gorgeous. And she lives in a mobile home. that she has decorated beautifully. You would think that you were in a high-end custom home looking at the videos. It's just beautiful inside. So from there, I went to Instagram and followed her. One of her posts was, "You have got to follow this other lady. You can thank me later. She's where I get my inspiration." So I went over there and followed her posts. I followed her on Instagram. And I know, see, rabbit hole. She had a post she just did recently on Instagram where she has one of these little trucks, an actual little metal truck, but she has the back of it filled with little apples. Oh my God, it's sitting on one of her 2 islands I think she has in her house. Freaking adorable. It is so cute. I watch these videos with the decorations because they are fantastic. And especially when they tell you, oh, I got this at a thrift store. Oh, this was, you know, this. But I look at them, I do, and I love it. But while I'm watching, I go, the dogs would knock that off that table with their tails. The cats would tear that up. That's an accident waiting to happen. My kids would mess with that. So I guess my house is just going to have to stay blah. I try. Even in my tiered tray, my not adorable tiered tray, the cats, every morning I go back in and pick up the little pillows and put them back because the cats have been playing with them all night. But anyway, I am dying to start that. I know, long way around. That was a long way to get to. I want to do that. Hey, it's cute for fall. I bought some fabric at Hobby Lobby yesterday and some floss for something I'm working on. And it's just a black and tan check. Because I saw Yvonne, the Night Owl Stitcher, on Instagram. She was posting a picture of her cross stitch, a Halloween piece that sits above the firebox and below the mantle on her fireplace. I'm sorry, I talk with my hands and usually you can't see them. But at the very top of the picture, there's a little bit of where you can see a swag that goes across the mantle. And so that's what I want to make one, and it's fabric. I'm probably going to tear this into 1-inch strips, and then I have black burlap and some natural burlap that I'm going to cut into strips and see if I can take the 3 of those things and make a nice swag for the mantle. Although I was looking at stuff, I was trying to pull down some of the Halloween decorations, and I found the little pendant shaped swag that's got all the little banners to go across there. So I guess I could put this across the other mantle. We'll see. I think the other one's bigger, longer, so I don't know. We'll see. It's not like I have time to do it anyway. I have a million good plans. This room is full of crap for all of my good plans and good intentions. We'll see if it gets done. Although watching these people looking at how they've decorated stuff really kind of helps push me in that direction a little bit. So I bought that at Hobby Lobby yesterday. Here's the reason I'm going to be in the red, because I bought I bought several of these. I'm only missing a few. But the lady that I was buying them from on eBay, they come with the buttons, and with the buttons included, they were cheaper than they were on 1, 2, 3 stitch just for the pattern. So I ruined my budget with these, but I decided to buy what she had. Because you know you have to. Because I ruined my budget, but really I was saving money. Right? But yesterday morning, the Fat Quarter Shop does on their Instagram. I'm starting to think I should stay off Instagram, y'all. and I don't get on there that much. But yesterday morning, I just happened to see that every day they do a flash sale for something. And yesterday it was, what do they call that when they're like 5-inch quilt squares, 5-inch squares of quilting fabric, I guess. But there's one of each design in the series. A cake. Do they call that a cake? Anyway, she had one. It says it's Victorian, but some really cute fabric for $1.49. That was their flash sale. Yes, I have to buy that. But shipping is the same, which shipping is, I hate paying for shipping, but I don't think they actually do a shop. I think everything is shipping. They're like, I don't know, 20 minutes from my house. Could have gone over there and picked it up. Anyway, shipping's the same, whether it's that one thing or with something else added to it. So, of course, take advantage of the shipping. Again, I'm saving money by spending more right now. But there was a pattern for a Lori Holt quilt block that's been turned into a cross-stitch pattern. I tried to buy it once before from them, and my cart wouldn't function correctly so that I could check out. So this time it did. So that put me way, way over on my budget. I've got to finish stuff because my budget, my monthly budget won't cover it next month. It won't get me back into the black like AC/DC. Anyway, so I ordered that, and then off of Listia, I got a few things. I got some gray Ada, and I got these two. Aren't they cute? Mill Hill kits. They're brand new, never opened, so that was an awesome find. Maybe I should get busy on getting those two done. They're beads. They're worth extra. So I got those, so that's awesome. I think that's like everything. Like I said, I was pulling out some stuff and for Halloween, and I grabbed these. I thought I'd just go ahead and bring them and show now. This cute little cat that I stitched. I'm sorry, I'm getting a text message. Happy anniversary. Last year, I think I finished this last year. It was a, I'm pretty sure this was from Daily Cross Stitch, and it was a free pattern. If you sign up and get their emails, you get a free pattern every day, but it's only free for 24 hours. And I'm pretty sure this one was free, but I'm signed up with them. I think it's like $10 a year, and you get access to everything. So it's cute. It would also be cute in colors, you know, kind of like a colorful plaid. This is another one that I did last year, and I think it was a free pattern too, but I'm really not sure. I was looking to make sure, yes, last year, because I could see the date. With the little black pom-poms. God, I love those tiny little pom-poms. And then little scene from, little Halloween scene. And this was from one of those, whatever they call it, the cake or whatever. It's something like that, because I think the little ones are a cupcake. And the jelly roll. This one's embroidered. It's got cat hair all over it. Again, this I'm pretty sure was a free pattern from years ago off of somebody's blog. I have no idea. I could find it if you want. And what I did was I wanted to play around with using crayons and coloring in when you before you embroider. So that's what I've done. The cat's a light gray with a little purple hat. And then it's finished with the Halloween fabric on the back. And then this one I embroidered years ago. I know I've shown these all before, but here, now you don't have to go back and watch old videos. A Merry Halloween. It was pattern off of someplace. It wasn't free, but again, if anybody's interested, I can go look it up. Like I said, it's embroidery. I bought one of those little bundles of fabric and cut them into strips to do my border. The back is pumpkins, and then I used some little strips because that's how much fabric I was missing. So, there's some stuff for Halloween that I've made in the past. There may be more. I don't know. That was sitting on top of the first box I opened. So, I guess we have one last order of business. I can hear my husband in there getting dressed. I can hear him in the bathroom, I guess. Which means he's going to be ready to go to the office pretty soon. I know, we're wild for our anniversary, I'm saying. The drawing for the Patchwork Christmas, Christmas patches, is that what it says? Yes. With this cute little Santa and other things. This is not the first time I've recorded the video. As a matter of fact, the first time my hair was actually straight, but I went outside where it's kind of misty, and so my hair sucked up all the moisture. So it's not misty out there anymore. So anyway, I've already drawn. And Faye Harris was my winner. So Faye, you can hit me up on here. I'll leave my email in the description box, or you can email me your address, or Instagram. You can hit me up on Instagram. It's TV Designs. I'll leave that in there too, and I will get your pattern out to you. Congratulations. I have some other stuff. The more I go through here, the more I'm going to find, oh look, I've got that twice. I think I have one 3 times, if I'm being perfectly honest, so I must actually like it. So, there will be more giveaways. Okay, y'all, I think that's it. For real. For real this time. I think that's it. I hope everybody has a wonderful week. I hope I'll be back next weekend with some sort of progress. That would be awesome. Thank you, everyone, again, for your well wishes for Dax. It was appreciated. Thank you for your likes, your subscriptions, your comments. For those of you who are new, welcome. Thank you for watching this far if you've made it. And I hope everybody has a wonderful, blessed week. And we will see you here next time. Thanks, y'all. Bye.